Hello children. Today the topic for discussion is going to be diary entry. What is diary entry? Well, diary is a friend of yours. There are many a times when some people, some children, they cannot share their feelings with anyone. They have lots of issues within their heart which does not come out easily while speaking to people. So, the better option for them is to jot it down in their personal diaries. Diary is their friend. What exactly is the purpose of writing a diary? Let's just see quickly. We have the diary for our absolute own purpose, personally for our own reasons. The first purpose of a diary is to keep, the first thing is to keep memories, to keep our memories of the feelings, alive. That is the first and foremost purpose of a diary. The reason is that we can always keep our memories alive if we jot them down on a piece of paper in the diary. Okay, the second purpose is to record. There is another thing, that is to record our events or activities or day-to-day activities. Now you will be thinking, why do we need to keep a record of them? Simply because there are times when we want to recollect how you had felt in those days, when the activity, when the event was happening. What were your feelings? Maybe something good, maybe something bad, whatever. So that is just a time for you to recollect how certain things were at that position of time. Okay, now this was basically the purpose of our diary entry. To go about with the diary entry writing, certain format has to be followed. Though it's your personal diary, there are ways to write for your own in an impersonal way, yet there are certain format which has to be followed for the exams, for the time of exams that you need to write. You are given questions about diary entries. Write a diary entry on some topic which is being given. In that cases, you have to clearly put it up in a proper format. So let's have a quick look at the format now. This was the purpose, basic two reasons why we need to put in when we cannot share something and we jot it down on a piece of paper. Now, for the format, suppose this is our page where we need to write the diary entry. The first and the foremost thing is on the left hand side, top corner. The first thing that we put up is the day. Then we have in the next line date, and in the next line we have the time. This is the format which has to be followed. First we need to put up the date, then we need to put the day, and then the date, and finally the time. Top left corner in a proper straight line, one after the other, without leaving a line. Day, date and time. When we mention, I'll give you an example. When we mention about some day, let's say it's a Wednesday, okay, and day, now we have the date. Suppose it is the 23rd June, let's say it's 2020. This might not be the right date, children, but let's just take this as an assumption. And finally, we need to write in the time. Let's say it's about 12:40 p.m. Okay, now this is the pattern in which we'll have to write. Wednesday, 23rd June, 12:40 p.m. For this Wednesday, do you think word will be fine? No. The full word has to be put in. Wednesday. not just where. For 23rd June, do you think you can just put in a abbreviated form and then complete? Suppose it's a month of February. If you just write Feb, will it be correct? Absolutely wrong. February, the full word has to be put in. Full word of June, the full spelling of the month has to be put in here. Okay, and time is obviously we have to mention the AM and the PM for that. That's basically because you have to know at what time of the day you've been writing the diary. Generally what happens throughout the day, you have a wonderful day spent, and then by the end of the day you sit down and you write your diary. Another thing that I would love to tell you about the diary entry here is that there are certain few points which have to be understood before a diary entry has to be written. I'm going to give you those points here right in front of you so that you can have an idea what are the basic few points required for a diary entry to be written. Few points for writing a diary entry. Okay, the first one, let me put up the first one here. The first one says we need to write the diary entry in the first person. Write the diary entry in the first person. In the first person. Now, what do we mean by the first person here? Well, first person is I or we. Basically, why I or we? It is your diary. You will be writing the diary, isn't it? So, it has to be written by I or we. Suppose I can mention that I was doing, it was a splendid day that I spent. So, I'm talking about myself, right? Similarly, we can also put up, it was a day where we had a good lot of fun today. So, it basically is the first person which is mentioned here. Yet another point here which needs to be followed is most of the time, this is written in, most of the time the diary entry is written in the simple past. It is written in the simple past form, or it is written in the present, or it is written in the present perfect form, or it is also written in some parts of it can be put up in the future form. Now let me tell you why. When you're writing something, it is in the simple past. That's something which has recently happened during the day and it is finished. It's just simple past. It's finished, gone. Now present perfect, something which has happened or had been happening just there. It was an action which was there happening. Further in the future, at times what happens when you're talking about something about your past day, your feelings about the past, and all of a sudden you need to learn, you've learned something new from that. That means you've learned a lesson from the day that suppose there was something wrong which had happened and you wanted to spend that day in a better way, but next time you can do that in a different way. So next time you can do it means in the future you can work it up in a better way. So future tense is also used at times in the while you write your diary entry. The next point which we need to follow is that the events are in correct order. We have to see to this that the events are in correct order. Why do you think they have to be in the correct order? If you are talking about something which is already an event, a sequence which has happened, then you will have to talk about exactly in that same pattern. You can't say that this event, the problem had aroused earlier and now it is not there, it is arisen a little later. So whatever the sequence of the situation has to be followed in that simple correct order. Okay, whatever happened first has to be mentioned first, then whatever happens later on has to be mentioned later on. Right. Further, we also have to mention here or talk about the details. The details of place its time of happening of an event that you're mentioning about, then about people involved. You also have to talk about people because feelings are connected with people, so you have to tell us about what kind of feelings with people you were going through, or about the things which were happening. Now these are the things, points which you need to put down in your diary entry. It can be about the place that the event is taking place or something happening, the time, during which time of the day it is happening, about the people also you can mention in it, and about the thing that is regarding which you are feeling the points there, right? The facts which were happening at that time, right? Now after this we have, you have to talk about, you have to write about your feelings, and further you have to explain them. Now if I begin writing, I had a wonderful day today, don't you think you have to give a reason why? Right. So when I'm talking about feelings here, and I also have to explain about them. Explain why you feel so. Okay. Now you have to explain why you feel so. Now yet another point which I'll put up on the board on the top. Here we go with 2 to 3 more points which we need to look into while we write the diary entry. The next point which needs to be taken care of is that you should use simple informal language. You can use Why do you think this is so? Because it is your diary, but that doesn't mean you're going to use incorrect grammar, or you'll be using absolutely a mixture of 2-3 languages together that you're writing in your diary. Don't do that, but you can always write in a simple form. Okay, now for the level of class 7, we have to keep the word limit. Generally, it's no hard and fast rule, but generally word limit is 80 to 100 words. 80 to 100 words. We also have to kind of follow 3 paragraph system. Basically, we try putting up 3 paragraph system. Now you will be thinking word limit is very small and paragraphs we need to put up 3. Well, that's nothing to worry about. You can always make your paragraphs short, maybe just 2-liners or 3-liner paragraphs can also be put. But try sticking to the word limit of 80 to 100. Within that, it should be complete. And the final and the last thing that we need to see is your diary entry does not need any signature. It does not need any signature or your name there. Okay, or your name at the end. Why do you think this is so? Well, simply because you are the owner of the diary, right? Now since you own the diary, what do you think, who is in charge of your writing? You yourself. You are the one who is going to write the things happening about your feelings. So how do you think somebody else will come up and put it up in your diary? Nobody will do that. You have to do it yourself. And if you do it yourself, you don't need your name at the bottom there, right? So the basic thing is that you don't have to put your name at the bottom of completion of the whole diary entry. Okay, I hope these facts are very clear to you. Once again, I'll just let you know about the format so that when you go through or when you write a diary entry, it's going to be very easy and simple for you. First, suppose this is the page, day, date and your time, right? Day, date and time in one pattern, one line, one after the other. We are not leaving any line. Okay. Then you leave a line here, and then you directly go to your part of the matter, the body of the diary entry. Like suppose I begin with, it was an amazing day for me. Day for me. Well, children, if you come across the nets and the different websites, you have come across, even certain books are showing that you have Dear Diary. Well, every day you're talking to your diary, so you don't have to mention Dear Diary there. Now the system of Dear Diary has been removed. You can write directly day, date and time, leave a line and directly go to the body of the format, the main matter of the body of that diary entry. Okay, so there you can straight away mention about your feelings. I would take this kind of a thing gives us a lot of help coming out with the feelings of whatever we are going through, the hard times, the good times, the surprising times. There are certain things which are very surprising for us and we need to put it down somewhere. So our diary there becomes our favorite and the best friend who can listen to us, who can remind us day after day how and what we've gone through, right? So this was the concept of diary entry. Thank you, children.